Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. I have a treat for you. It's a treat for myself because this is a cook I've never done. My good friend Travis harvested a nice little doe last year and shared about a 2-pound venison shoulder roast with me. And I'm gonna throw it out here on the Weber kettle since we finally got some good weather. And I'm gonna do a reverse sear on this. I've never done a reverse sear on a venison roast anyway, and I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. So guys, come along, join me, and let me show you how we're doing this. Because I don't know how well you can see this. This is a beautiful venison shoulder roast. Thank you, Travis. I do appreciate you sending this to me. And I'm not going to do anything to it except throw a little seasoning on it. And this is, you've seen this before here, this is some all things roast from Porter Road. I love this stuff, guys. I've transferred it to this container just for a little easier pour. And I'm not going to override it, I don't think, even though it's a nice little chunk of meat. It could probably handle it. But that's all we're going to use. I'm not even going to use a binder on it, not anything. I don't think it's going to be that long of a cook. Maybe half hour to an hour on the smoke. I think. Not real sure. Some people like to soak their venison to get some of the gaminess out of it. I think the gaminess is the reason you eat venison meat. That's all we're doing here, guys. When that grill comes up to temp, we're gonna get this on and get some smoke rolling. A little opening there. Let's get some down in there. All right, guys, we're getting some color in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump this. Start getting this thing heated up so we can get this roast on here. We'll add some more charcoal later. For now, this is going to get us going. Let's get our grate on here. Start getting this heated up. Alright guys, we're definitely going to lose some light in here tonight, but that's alright. We're going to get this bad boy going here. Let this sit there indirect. We're going to take this on up to about 105 degrees, 110 degrees and pull it off and get ready to sear it off. Alright, I didn't realize I was running low on pecan wood, but we're going to get some wood smoke on here anyway. We'll get that started right there. Check back here in a little while. Hey guys, we're about 30 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this or flip it over just for some even cooking. We are not close, I promise you. Get this over here. I'm going to scoot it a little closer to the fire. Just for kicks and grins, I'm going to check some temperatures. I don't think we're close, but I might have to find a way to speed this up a little bit. Yeah, got a ways to go. It's 87 right now. We've only been on about 30 minutes, and I want to get up to about 110. We're going to go a little bit longer before we sear this thing off. Alright guys, I'm going to check some temps right here. We're very close, guys. I'm going to turn this around. Definitely going to turn this around. We're a little closer to where I want to be over here, but not so much back here. Stay off the bone riders. Very close though, guys. We're about an hour in, actually just under an hour. But let me come in here. I'm shooting around 110. I'll be okay with 115 too. Keep us a little closer to the meat. I added a little bit more wood off camera just to keep the smoke rolling, and I had 1 or 2 pieces of more charcoal. I'm debating whether I'm going to sear it over this depending on how hot that is. I think we'll be okay. Or do it on the gasser. Either way, we're gonna be fine. We'll check back in about 10 or 15 minutes and check our temps. I think we'll be about ready. Let's come on and give this thing a check here. We're 110, 111. Yes, sir. I think we're there, 111. That here on the end should be a little more done. That's a little overdone. Okay, let's sear this thing off, guys. I think we're okay. I think we got enough heat. I was originally going to add more charcoal, but I think we're good, guys. Let's do this. All right, guys, let me see if I can do this without it falling apart. I think we're okay. This. We're running about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, guys. Guys, as you can see, we have lost daylight. Let's see if I can get up under here. Looking pretty good. We'll run about another 4 minutes. That was about 4 minutes on the sear. Run about another 4 minutes and we'll check some temps. Alright guys, I want to check this. I think we're there. Thank God, 135. A little over what I wanted, but I'm glad it's done because I was starting to lose heat. The charcoal has not cooperated with me a whole lot, so let me get this off of here and get her inside and let her rest for a few minutes. Guys, would you look at that? I think she turned out beautiful. It was overall probably a bit close to the lower. We were about an hour and a half long by the time with the temperatures and everything outside. I ain't sure how I'm gonna cut this yet. Let me see if I can cut that big chunk out of the middle there. And just pull that big chunk out and slice it. There we go. Now we're talking. There's some more meat on there, but we're gonna get this first. We cooked to about, my goal was 135. I think I hit that in places. I went a little over in others, so we should be good. All right. That's making a mess. That over here. Kind of against the grain, cutting pretty thin. Looks so good. Get in there in the middle. Would you look at that? Good Lord, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Nice and a good medium rare. All right, guys. Let me get my family fed. I'm gonna cut some more meat off of here and we'll come back and do a taste test. Alright guys, looks good. How does it taste? So I'm gonna come over and get a piece of that little bark it formed up a little bit. This is only about an hour and a half cook with how much slow and seared it. We hit, it was 130 in places, 135 in other places. It's kind of all over the place, but we're good. Medium rare. So yeah, give this thing a taste. My first bite of venison in a very long time, so I'm excited. It's so good. Thank you, Travis. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so good. Tender. I mean, for venison, it's tender. Cooked it about right. And cut it fairly thin, cut it against the grain, so yeah. Sneak another little piece in here. That is delish. Glad I did that. Glad I'm outside. It's been a while since I've been outside cooking. So guys, thank you so much. Guys, let me take a minute here, and he didn't ask me to do this. My buddy Travis is He's also my financial guy. He does my money, my 401k, my future retirement. He does my wife's retirement, and he sells life insurance. I'm sure he would be willing to talk to anybody. But if you're here in the Louisville, Kentucky area, Kentuckiana area, look him up. I'm going to have a link to Travis down below in the video description. And check him out. He's done well for me. He just started working with my wife, and we will look for a great future thanks to Travis. So guys, check him out. And thank you, Travis, for the deer meat. It's delicious. Guys, thank you as always. Guys, we will see you on the next video. God bless you, folks. Bye-bye.